This, my friend, is magic mushroom in powdered form inside of the capsule. There is 0.03 psilocybin in this capsule. And this is a micro dose of magic mushroom. This has changed my life. What's up, my peoples? It's Gavin Speaks. And I wanted to record this video because over the past month, I've been microdosing on magic mushrooms. And it's been an amazing experience consuming the plant medicine and using it to facilitate my healing, facilitate productivity, getting stuff done. And it's been a game changer for me because I've really struggled with cognitive function in the past. In fact, I actually been diagnosed with attention deficit disorder, and I've also been diagnosed with dyslexia. And so sometimes I find it really hard to concentrate when I'm in an environment where there's a lot of noise. My brain seems to shut down or get all kind of fuzzy. In fact, I went to someone's birthday party yesterday, and as I got there, like it was, things were getting a little hectic, and I wasn't on the magic mushrooms at the time, but I was having a hard time. But as things progressed, I was able to calm my nervous system and able to communicate with people and all this stuff. And so I always find myself having conversations with people, like my buddy Max. When we first met here in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, I had to communicate with him that when there's a lot of noise, I'm looking around like all over the place, or the cars are driving past, the noise and all this stuff. And so I like to be in an experience, I like to be in an environment where the noise is very low, and I'm a very homebody kind of person. And when it comes to social experiences, I find it a little bit challenging to begin with. Now, obviously, as you know, this video is about mushroom, okay? Specifically magic mushroom. And this particular form of mushroom has psilocybin in, which allows you to have psychedelic experiences. However, I am not currently consuming the amount to experience the psychedelic experiences. I'm actually doing a microdose, which allows you to just live your everyday life, but a little bit more with an advantage. So I don't know if you've seen the film Limitless, right, where there's this NZT pill, which allows him to have these amazing abilities. He's this person who having a hard time with his girlfriend, his hair's all messy, he's got all these ideas and books that he wants to write, his house is messy and all of this stuff. And as soon as he takes this pill, his brain just starts functioning properly and he's able to get productive, get stuff done. In fact, he becomes super smart, and he can even, perceive things before they happen. He becomes more social and all of this stuff. And so for me personally, this is my personal NZT pill, okay? Except it comes from Mother Nature, which is absolutely beautiful. And the mushrooms in itself are extremely powerful. You should be consuming mushrooms as your food. Some people don't like it, some people do. But mushrooms are extremely powerful. I actually have another mushroom right here, which is lion's mane mushroom. And lion's mane is actually really good for your brain function as well. I've actually recommended this to people before in the past when they have headaches or migraines, and it gets rid of the headache and migraine very quickly. So that's something that you can go look into. You can ask your doctor about it. But this right here is way better than lion's mane. So my actual intention for taking the magic mushroom is because I wanted to work on my brain function. I wanted to basically reset my brain. That was my intention for doing it to begin with, because my intuition just told me, okay, if this is working, I want to know how magic mushrooms is going to work for me. Like, I want to, the science has proven that when you take magic mushrooms, your brain rewires itself. All right, and so I'm like, okay, I want to see what this is all about, right? And so I was able to go meet someone, which is actually quite interesting. I already had been speaking to her on Instagram from maybe a year or two before. This woman who I didn't know she did mushrooms at the time, but you know, I was talking to her, and lo and behold, 2 years later, I'm out in Mexico, and she lives here. And like, I had no idea that she lived here in Mexico, in the exact area that I live in, Playa del Carmen. It's crazy how manifestation works, and it's crazy what happens when your vibration is really high. You know, I was able to connect with her, okay? And so previous to being in Mexico, I was actually in Dominican Republic, and I had already set the intention to do magic mushrooms, and then it just all happened synchronistically, and here we are. Anyway, you know, I meet this lady, right, and she does these classes and stuff, and she facilitates ceremony and all of these kinds of things when it comes to magic mushrooms. She does yoga as well. I'll put her information in the description. Her name is Virginia, and she's an amazing lady that helps people with their ceremony, yoga, and sorry about the barking dogs in the background. So what has been my experience with the mushroom, okay? Well, first of all, you know when you have that voice in your head, they're just like constantly talking, right? That voice in my head has pretty much completely gone, right? There is no internal dialogue going on in your brain. And can you imagine the amount of effort that your brain is using to constantly like be on edge, like constantly thinking, constantly having that voice in your head that you have to battle with? I would say, you know, I've done a lot of meditation and stuff in the past, so mine, you know, has been very low and small anyway, right? I have this ability to be present anyway, so I just want to preference that. But now it just feels like it's completely gone, and it's really interesting. So that in itself, I mean, the brain takes up 20-30% of your daily energy, and so we got to realize that thinking actually takes a lot of energy from us. And so, you know, that's the first thing that I've noticed since microdosing on magic mushroom. The second thing that has been absolutely phenomenal, I just can't believe it, right? Absolutely phenomenal, is my productivity, my ability to just get so much more done within a given day. Like, I'm not just talking about, you know, being on my laptop, working from home, you know, running my business. I'm talking about the things that I need to do, the chores, and you know, the tasks, the daily tasks and things that I need to do. It's just like I'm getting stuff done way easier on the magic mushroom microdose. And before, you know, I was find myself, oh, you know, I don't have the mental energy to do that right now, like I'm just gonna lay down or whatever it is. But not like that anymore. And in fact, one of the biggest experiences I had is around 3 weeks ago. I do these weekly live calls with my mastermind group, and my call with them went for 8 hours straight, okay? An 8-hour call with my group, helping them, serving them, transforming their lives for 8 hours, okay? So I was talking, communicating with them, helping them, supporting them, healing them for 8 hours straight. I was not able to do that before, okay? The max I would go was about 4-hour call, which is, you know, it's a long period of 4 hours is a long time, but I doubled my productivity there and had an 8-hour call. Am I going to do that again? No, that's not my intention. It actually happened accidentally, like I didn't realize, you know, I was just like doing the work. And so I was so focused, I was so in the game, I was able to get stuff done. So for those of you in universities, for those of you who are starting your business, for those of you who are, you know, needing that extra edge, this is something that you might look into. You know, it depends on where you live in the world and stuff like that. But, you know, in some places it's easier to get than others. But you know what I'm talking about, right? So productivity has been absolutely amazing. The third amazing benefit of microdosing on magic mushrooms is my mood. Right? Mood is really important, especially when it comes to the law of attraction and manifesting. How you feel is what you attract, right? And so how I feel is at peace. How I feel is love. I feel calm. I feel peaceful. Now again, I just want to preference this, that I have had that anyway, but now the magic mushroom microdose has sort of I don't want to say amplify, but it doesn't feel like an amplification. It feels like a spreading. You know, it feels like I don't want to say bigger, I want to say spreading. Like it's more wide, okay? Because the feeling isn't that it's like, oh, like, you know, like a charge. And I don't feel like I'm going lower, you know, it feels like it's going wider, you know. I don't know how to explain it properly, but it's just this subtle peace. And I've been feeling extremely grateful. Like I don't think I've ever felt this grateful before, you know. And it's heightened my gratitude, which is also ties in with the law of attraction, which is, you know, being appreciative of life, being appreciative of my body. I've been working out more and training my body. I've been just feeling like appreciative of the day-to-day life and the things that I have and own, and having my own business and helping and serving people. It's been an absolutely amazing experience. So the fungi, or the fungi, the mushroom, is very powerful, and it's like the meat of the plant medicine. And what I mean by that is, by the way, I've done ayahuasca in the past, so I've been involved in psychedelics before, but the food, like the food that you eat in terms of mushroom, very, very good for you, okay? And it's mushrooms have their own world, okay, their own realm, okay? And the power that it has given me is absolutely amazing. And so I just wanted to share my experience with you. As people who are more spiritually inclined, you know, you want to begin tapping into Mother Nature more and realizing that there's other realms and other teachings beyond what I'm even teaching you right now. And that's what I've been tapping into for many years now. And what I found over the years is there's only one truth. And all of these plants and psychedelics and all this stuff, all of these teachings usually lead back to one source, and that one source is unconditional love, it's peace, it's harmony, it's the oneness, and all of this stuff. And so when you actually get to feel it and experience it, it's totally different from just saying it because that's what you heard from someone else. And you know, it's something that you can go and look into. So if you're watching this video right now and you're into manifesting your dream life, you want to increase your capacity to manifest money and success in your life, you can check out some of my testimonials on screen right now. People manifesting crazy amounts of money and transforming their lives in really powerful ways. The way that they did this is they went and got the free energy reading and the manifestation diagnosis session in the description at alchemyenergyreading.com. You see, if you resonate low on this vibrational chart on screen right now, you're really going to struggle with the law of attraction. If you resonate high on the chart, then you're gonna find that the law of attraction works for you way better. You know, like how I was able to manifest this whole experience and doing microdosing, it just naturally happened. It's not like I was actively doing stuff, it just naturally happened and manifested because I resonate at a specific frequency, and I don't need to manifest. I don't need to manifest stuff. That I don't use any techniques or anything like that. It's just that my vibration's super high. And so when I walk through life, stuff just happens. All right, so anyway, if you want to find out more about that, you can check out the link in the description. You can check out my previous video over here, or you can go ahead and check out my 3-part unlisted series on how to raise your vibration correctly. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.